Well, hey guys, it's Kat and Steve with the Positively Midwest podcast.
So before we get started, we're trying something a little new.
Okay, so we've hooked up with Anchor.fm to help us keep launching Positively Midwest to as many ears as possible.
If you haven't heard of Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast.
Well, it's free!
And there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Now, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Apple Podcast, Spotify, and many more!
You can even make money with no minimum listenership.
It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place!
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchorapp.fm to get started.
Now, sit back and enjoy the next episode of the Positively Midwest podcast. Hey everybody, my name is Steve Jurens, and I'd like to welcome you to the first episode, if you will, of Positively Midwest. I'm sitting across from me is my wife, Catherine.
Hello, my people.
So the reason that we're redoing this intro in a sense, and I'm going to let it continue right on to our regular show episode after this, but is we've noticed, honestly, a lot of people have started listening to our podcast, and then we have a lot less listeners after that. So I just felt I wanted to redo this intro. I wanted to just kind of say hey to the people. This is our very first microphone. It sounds like we're in a bathroom. We're talking to the dog, and it's just, they get better and better as they go on.
Yeah.
So get to know us a little. Check us out on Facebook, Positively Midwest Podcast. Follow us on the Insta or the Gram or whatever y'all call it. Anyways, the episodes are only going to get better and better as they continue. And stick it out.
Trust us.
Check us out. Check us out on the web and creep us and all that stuff, and find out where we're all at. So anyways, this is that was the intro to most of our episodes. Now this is the outro that we use, but you're gonna go in now to the very first episode of Positively Midwest with Catherine and Steve trying to figure out a microphone and just hanging out in their office together. But please enjoy Positively Midwest. Give us your feedback. Keep rocking and rolling, and just let us know.
We appreciate you.
We really do. And as always, please stay positive. Enjoy. Hey, I'm Steve Jurens, and welcome to a test or an introduction, if you will, into the Positively Midwest group, page, podcast, whatever you want to call it. That's what I want to do, is spread positivity. There's Onyx, our cadoodle, down there saying hi to everybody, so that was good timing, Onyx. I'm here with my wife, Catherine. If you would like to introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everybody.
So, hi, Onyx. Oh, anyways, so there she is again. We're just winging it. We don't know what we're doing, and I know what vision I have, and I want it to just spread positivity to people, and I'm a little nervous on this first little test because I think I'm going to air whatever's coming out of us right now. So, Catherine and I have been together going on 20 years. We started dating when I was 16 because I was irresistible and she couldn't not be with me. Is that accurate?
Yeah. Sure, that somehow sums that up.
And I was joking with her earlier this week because comedic relief is needed in all of our lives, but I thought that she sounded like one of Marge Simpson's sisters. So that's why we got a little cackle going on, because she has some sickness.
Yeah, I'm not generally Marge Simpson's sister.
We're also sitting here in our office that we had made a year or two ago.
Mm. Yeah.
So this is Catherine's office, and now it's our podcast room, I think. I don't know if that's really what we want to call it, but I'm staring at a vision board for myself right now. And a lot of it came from a book called Manifest Now that my Uncle Jesse turned me on to, and that might be what started me on some of this journey. I'm staring at one of my favorite posters I got, Catherine. That's a Bob Ross poster that says Happy Trees. Why is it that I got a poster like that for you?
Because I enjoy art and crafting, and I co-own Soulful Creations, where we teach DIY painting classes to quite a variety of individuals around the Northeast South Dakota area.
Coda.
Dakota.
So obviously we are from South Dakota. So the people that are hearing this are probably going to be familiar with who we are. But if you're not, we're from the Watertown, South Dakota area in a small town called Castlewood, a suburb of Watertown, it seems anymore. But I've been through a lot of crazy stuff in my life. Catherine's comes from a pretty good family of farmers, but they've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations as well. And her and I have been through a lot together. So I just wanted to go to a place where I could be happy and continue to get happier and be more positive. And so 3-4 months ago, I started going to therapy just because I wanted to. And it's helped immensely with a lot of different avenues, and it's made me push myself outside of the comfort zone. And so here we are trying to do a podcast, and I thought it was important that she was on my first introduction / test / I guess it's going on the internet after this. So why don't you tell everyone how you feel about what's going on lately?
It's all about continuing to work on ourselves, right? Because life in itself can be stressful, and then we can snowball and start to tear ourselves down, or thinking that we are products of our past and that we can become stuck in a rut. And so what we are trying to do is override our mindset by our daily affirmations, by gratitude journals, by different things that we can do. As Stephen said, that we are working on our forms of communication, working on how we speak to one another, as well as then being able to take that out into the community to make a difference. So it starts by working on ourselves first, to be able to build that back up, to be able to make a difference in the world around us.
So I bought this really fancy podcast microphone set off of Amazon, and we're just going to give this a shot. So there's a Facebook group page called Positively Midwest. There's an Instagram page. There is a Twitter page. And I have found this fancy little app that can post to all of them at the same time. So I'll be posting daily. I'd like to do morning, maybe an afternoon pick me up, maybe a night, something for a little nightcap for you. And this stuff will constantly be evolving, and I would hope we'll get better at this, and I'll get better at this. But I want it to be a storytelling session, if you will. And so I plan to interview a lot of different people. It could be religious. It could be non-religious. It's going to be positive. It could be negative. And then we spin it into where they're at today. So I'm pretty excited to announce some guests I've got coming up. Brittany Petrick is going to be one of my guests. She owns Rosabella Boutique. She has some great stories to tell, and what's going to be unique is I think I want to learn with you guys. So I will have some background information. I want to ask them what maybe they don't want me to talk about. In case there's some touchy things, people just need their privacy. So, but other than that, it's going to be pretty off the cuff, and then I think I want to learn with you guys. I'm also got one lined up for sure with Thomas Nelson. He's a friend of a friend, Josh Cloyda. Great musician, great guitarist from around our area. Ran into him 4 years ago or so. Thomas has got some really good stories. He's gone through some trials and tribulations, and he's found God through another friend, Greg Anderson. I haven't reached out to him yet, but I would like to have him on the show. I'd like to think he will be okay with that. And then I'm a little excited to announce we'll have John Wayne from John Wayne and the Pain. He just agreed moments ago to jump on when he's got some time, so I'm a bit giddy about that. And then we'll have Mrs. Catherine Jurens on from time to time, spreading her love and joy. She's been quite an anchor in my life through a lot of years, and has pulled me out of alcohol a lot of times, has pulled me out of crazy mom stuff and family stuff, and sometimes she's a little crazy and I probably pull her out too, but I think it's probably me that needs most of the saving, and that's why I'm very happy to say that she's my better half. And then we'll just post about affirmations, we'll post about being grateful about stuff. I might make her an admin so that she can join in on the fun, because behind every man is a great woman, and that holds true in our household. I've got 2 crazy daughters. We have little Parrot. She's our oldest. She's 12. And I got little Llama Jama. And she is 10. I think I got those right. The ages?
12 and 10.
Yeah, you can pitch in with your voice if you want.
It's all good.
Hallelujah. So, I'll give you a quick overview of my vision board. That's not really complete, but it's got a picture of the book, Manifest Now. I got a picture of Stay Positive, picture of being grateful. That might be a launching point because I used this picture that I did borrow from the internet, and I was posting things I was grateful for in a long description, and it's just kind of evolved into where I wanted to be Positively Midwest and be my logo and my brand, if you will. But this isn't to make money. It's just to help people. And if in the next 5, 10, 50 years someone says, wow, you posted something and it really helped me out today, or it really helped me change my life, or I read a book because of that, or whatever the heck you did, that's amazing. So one of my favorite affirmations that you should say daily is, I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am limitless and beyond the physical. I can recreate myself and renew my mindset on a daily basis. And so that one has rejuvenated me multiple times. And then I've got a picture of a AMC DeLorean. Catherine, why is that?
Because that's your dream car?
From?
Back to the Future?
Yep. So that movie was awesome when I was a kid, and it's still awesome. And I think it's the 35th anniversary, so we're pretty cool. Also got a picture of a 2014 Gibson Les Paul Peace guitar. It's green. It's got hemp tuning knobs on the top, and it's just beautiful. I love that guitar. So that is something I'd like to have someday. To see the Counting Crows, Goo Goo Dolls, Walt Disney World, and to be debt-free. So, and a Jeep. I'd like to have a Jeep too. Anyway, so those are just a few things about me, about the vision board. We got, how many fish?
6.
I guess we have 6 fish. I always beg to differ, but it looks like we do. So, and then Onyx chimed in earlier, so that was good. Appreciate you. She's been a good addition. We used to have a wonderful dog named Gypsy. We put her down a few years ago. After 15 years, that was probably one of the toughest days of my life, but this little hellion has become quite an addition to our family. I don't think Catherine wanted a dog, if ever again. And how do you feel about this dog now way over there?
Oh, I guess I love her the most.
She loves this dog more than anybody in the house. So, and it is January 6th and our tree's still up. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thanks for listening to what I am guessing is the first episode of Positively Midwest podcast by Steve Jurens, co-hosted at this time by Catherine Jurens. And we look forward to helping you out. We look forward to learning from you. We look forward to learning with you. And I will try to post these as often as possible. Our good friend BP told me I should do one bi-weekly, so we'll shoot for that goal. And
she doesn't like being called BP.
I didn't know that until just now. So we're gonna go with that though, because it's just, I got 2 friends named Brittany and BP's. That's what I threw out there. So sorry about that. We love you. And we thank you for all you've done for our family. And I can't wait to do an interview with you. And as well as anyone else, if you want to reach out to us, you can hear coughing a little there. If anybody wants to reach out to us, give us a little bit of your story. Oh, Onyx. I'm open to anything, and I want to talk to anybody about anything. And if it makes you feel better and you're comfortable with airing that stuff, let's get it out there. So let's wrap up what could very well be the first podcast of Positively Midwest. Do you have any closing words?
Peace and love.
Short and sweet, because that's what she looks like. So thank you. We love you. And we hope that you have a great day, week, year, month, life. And we look forward to having a catchphrase that we can actually end this in a timely fashion next time. Maybe an intro. Well, I think I'm going to sprinkle some music in this in the beginning and at the end too, and we'll see how that mashes up together.
come up with the jingle.
Yeah, I would like to use That's Life by Frank Sinatra. It's always been one of my favorite songs, and I found it instrumental, but it might be what some people call illegal to use, so we'll see how this goes. Thank you. But goodbye.
Goodbye.